Hawkette Volleyball on the Ankeny Activities Network is built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, Nick Jarash Fitness, Fiscus Jewelers, Made in the Shade Blinds and More, Eat the Frog Fitness, and Rainbow of the Heartland.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines of unlimited data for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, you also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
My real estate team knows that sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a well-rounded education. As an Ankeny mom, I have seen how important they are for success in school and beyond. I've been helping families here for over 20 years as a realtor, and I know that our schools and community activities are second to none. That's why people love to call Ankeny home, and that's why I am a supporter. If I can help you or anyone you know find the perfect home in Ankeny or the Metro, let's talk. And now it's time to cheer on our kids.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
US Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my...
Download the Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Hawkette Volleyball on the Ankeny Activities Network is built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Game Day Men's Health, the District at Prairie Trail, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Sinorama Ankeny, Jay's Cookies, and the Foot and Ankle Center of Iowa.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us connected.
Which is ironic.
Don't you think? We try to put our phones down. We need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
Ugh, and I'm already late.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Jarash Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
And then listen on that. So we're going to see if we can test out the audio here as we get going. We're going to test it out some audio here.
And number 2, being run by Century Financial. Quick hitter, number 8, Haley Line serves. Again, Checking in to serve number 10, Grayson Allen. Back to serve number 1, Alex.
Trouble with our microphones tonight, so I'm going to be talking to the iPad here. That was number 8 for the Hawks, Meyer Ridgway with the kill. It is 6-4 in the second game. First game was won by the Hawkettes at 25-23. And they've got a 1-point lead here in set number 2. Ashley Starn in the serve, and she serves it into the net. She's serving here. Got Heart of Ankeny Hospital substitutions coming in. Maya Steinkamp coming in, as well as Olivia Ike coming in the front row. 7-5. Steinkamp to serve. Ike down the line, dug up by D1 prospect and Elise Grant. Dug up on the other side by Bailey Carlson, both are in D1. Pancake, and Hawkettes is starting able to control to get back in the net. That's a point for the Maroons. Lexi Pease coming into the game, 5'4" DS, sophomore. She'll be serving. Steinkamp called for a double hit. That ties it up here in the second set. These once again serving. Ike hits out of the middle. Tips it over. Get an opportunity here for the Maroons. Maroons in the middle, and it's over a kill out of the middle here. Raquel Risk, sophomore middle hitter. Some of her first action of the year. Alana Coleman in the serve, number 14, senior DS. Rogers tries to take it deep. Dug out by Coleman. Ike has to take it over. It'll be a free opportunity here for the Maroons. They go to the middle hitter. She hits it out of bounds. Is there any touch? No touch, says the left referee. That'll be a punt for the Hawkettes. Coleman to serve again. Rogers sets to the outside. She gets a kill out of number 8. Kaylee Klein, 6'1" outside hitter, sophomore. Ella Rogers, senior setter, going to be serving next. Off the block, Ike gets a touch on it, goes right back over the net. Rogers gets to the outside, and that's number 8 again, Kaylee Klein for the kill, 6'1". Hits off the block. Coleman tries to run it down. She's not able to. It'll be a block for the Maroons. Rogers to serve 3 in a row. Corner side swings and hits the ball long. That'll lead to a 2-point lead here for the Maroons. Rogers has gone on a serving streak here. Carlson with a perfect pass, able to run middle. Had to end up tipping it over. It'll be an opportunity here for the Maroons. Dug up in the back by Coleman. Shot rolls over the top of the block for the kill to get the Hawkettes out of a trouble position there as Hanfeld comes back on the floor. Part of Ankeny Hospital substitution. Carlson to serve. Nice tempo in the middle, pancaked by Carlson. Nice back set from Rogers. It's dug easily by the Hawkettes. They send it on to their opposite wall, and Ike sends it off the ceiling. Grant chases it down, puts it back over. Another opportunity for offensive lead for the Hawkettes, and just a little bit too low of a set for Hanfeld in the middle. She hits it long. Side hits it off the side of the block. Point for the Hawkettes. Part of Ankeny Hospital. That brings in Adams, the second setter for the Hawkettes. She'll be coming to the back door. She'll also be serving. 5'10" sophomore. Almost a perfect ace there. Just misses the line on the far side. The point for the Maroons with the service error. Annalise Grant back to serve. She's going to be going to Iowa State next year, playing as libero. Ridgeway over the top of the block. That's handled by the Maroons. And That ball is called in on the, just hit the back line for the Maroons. Nice little dump over the top of the block for Hanfeld. Gets the point. It's the Hawkettes going back into the game here. 12-14 here in game number 2. Well, 3 sets for the Maroons. This gets to be tapped over. They set back row for Scheib, and Scheib rolls it over the top of the block. Maroons bring it back over. Ridgeway off the top of the block. Nobody's able to handle it. It's a point for the Hawkettes. They can get back into 1 point, 13-14 here in the second set. Scheib with another serve. Ridgeway rolls it over the top. Set to the opposite. She rolls it over the top. Hanfeld gets a hand on it. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Maroons. Maddie Chapman back to serve, number 9. 5'8" senior. Great shot by Maya Ridgeway, senior opposite. Just takes a little bit off of it and goes right around the block for the kill. Now we'll take Hanfeld back to the service line. Quick set. Hanfeld takes it with her hand. Marley also tried to take it a little bit too aggressive there, puts it right into the top of the net.
Checking in and serving Ashley Strong.
Alex gets called for a double, tried to flick it off of the back to the back opposite hitter, and bobbled it a little bit. Back out to Ridgeway. Nice cut shot from her. Gets the point for the Hawkettes. A double substitution for the Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Both Ankeny coming in and Steinkamp coming in. Good serve from Steinkamp. Great strike from the outside by number 8, Kaylee Line. She rips the out-of-system ball, puts it away. Alexis Thies coming in to serve. Steinkamp with a nice set. Marley Ellison with a nice cut shot, but dug up very nicely by the Maroons. Rogers sends it high to the back corner. It's going to be another point for the Maroons as they take a community lead here in game number 2. And timeout for the Hawkettes. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a word from our sponsor.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
We're back, 19-15 here. Maroons on top here in the second set. First set was won 25-23 by the Hawkettes. Dowling trying to get it matched up here in the second set. Keys to serve once again. Ankeny in the middle, tips it. Ankeny gets a one-on-one block on the outside and puts that ball away in a cross-court shot. Lana Coleman coming in, a Harnum Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Almost an overpass there by the Maroons, but the 6'1" Ella Rogers grabs that ball right on top of the net and pushes it, stuffs it right down and over. She was in the front row. She'll be back to serve now for the Maroons. Block in the middle. And Kaylee Klein pushes that one through the block, fights through it, and gets a point for the Maroons, 21-16. Grant with a nice little bump set to the outside, and Klein puts it away. Another timeout for the Hawkettes. We'll be back in just a second for the words of the sponsor.
Slow ruins everything. So why not pay less for fast? With US Cellular, you can get fast 5G home internet made simple. Just $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular, built for us.
Got it.
And we're back, 22-16 in favor of the Maroons. Ankeny gets a soft block. Klein tries to take it down the line, just gets a little bit too much of that angle and sends it out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Hawkettes as they try to claw their way back in this match, 17-22, here in game number 2. Steinkamp with a nice little dig from the center spot. Ankeny with a cut shot, dug up by Rogers. Grant chases that one down. And a nice out-of-system strike out there, and that is number 14 for the Maroons, Ava Grothke. Klein sends it out on a service error. Point for the Hawkettes. Part of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. That'll bring in Grayson Adams into the serving spot. I want to take a chance to thank some of our new sponsors for tonight's games here on the Ankeny Activities Network. Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Jen Oliver with New American Funding, Alter Metal Recycling, Dr. TJ Jumper and the Educational Consulting Agency, Tailored Expressions, and Victoria Holmes. Shot to the outside. The Maroons are looking for a touch, but up ref and the down ref both say no, and it's a shot out of bounds. Point for the Hawkettes. Miscommunication on the back line for the Maroons leads to another point for the Hawkettes. Perfect pass there from Grant. Perfect dig there from Carlson. And we got a hurt player down on the court right now. Trying to see a number there. Number 4. Looks like it's Siri Beecher that's down, outside hitter. I didn't see anything happen on that play at all, so I'm not sure what's really going on. But we'll pop over to commercial while we're waiting here, and we'll be back in just a second.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected.
Which is ironic.
Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic.
But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. US Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam. And I'm already late.
We're back in play here. That was number 4, Siri Beecher. They took, she did get up and walk down her own power, but she did directly go right back to the locker room. So that'll lead us to a point for the Hawkettes and a timeout for the Maroons. We're going to go ahead and just stay here again and wait this one out. We just got off a commercial, so we want to thank some of the sponsors once again here on the Ankeny Activities Network: Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Jen Oliver with New American Funding, Alter Metal Recycling, Dr. TJ Jumper and the Educational Consulting Agency, Tailored Expressions, and Victoria Holmes. Appreciate all their help tonight, and I don't know if we've had any aces since we've been on the air yet, but the aces are brought to you tonight by Ankeny Volleyball Association, the AVBA. That puts us at 21-23 for the Maroons, still in the lead there, but the Hawkettes have tried to claw back into this match. Grayson Adams still serving. Maroons do a nice job of getting out of that rotation that they gave up a couple points in. Annalise Grant, the 5'7" libero, senior, will be serving. Nice dig by Grant. Goes up into the ceiling but doesn't hit anything. They take it right over to the Hawkettes. Ridgway tries to go to the top of the block. Nicely timed tempo play out of the middle for the Dowling Maroons. That wins game 2 for them, 25-21 for the Maroons. We'll be back in a few moments after a word from our sponsor.
Hawkette Volleyball on the Ankeny Activities Network is built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, Nick Jarash Fitness, Fiscus Jewelers, Made in the Shade Lines and More, Eat the Frog Fitness, and Rainbow of the Heartland.
My real estate team knows that sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a well-rounded education. As an Ankeny mom, I have seen how important they are for success in school and beyond. I've been helping families here for over 20 years as a realtor, and I know that our schools and community activities are second to none. That's why people love to call Ankeny home, and that's why I am a supporter. If I can help you or anyone you know find the perfect home in Ankeny or the Metro, let's talk. And now it's time to cheer on our kids.
Hawkette Volleyball on the Ankeny Activities Network is built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team and brought to you by these generous local businesses. U.S. Cellular by Cellular Advantage, Ted Sandine Photography, Lamberti Murphy and Strong Law, West 40 Market, Extreme Services, and Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
And we're back here for game number 3. Hawkettes took game number 1, 23-25, and the Maroons took game number 2, 25-21. Sorry, 25-21 for game 2. Gives us a tight up score here. Is exactly what we expected. I think we have number 2. Dowling up against number 3, Ankeny Hawks in this matchup here. I haven't seen the new rankings yet, but I think those are pretty accurate. I want to give a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Dean if they're watching here, the mother and father of Mackenzie Dean, a standout for the Dowling Maroons last year, who's playing for as a freshman at the Kansas Jayhawks, who I think are ranked number 8 in the nation right now. Give a shout out to that family. And we'll start set number 3 with Alana Coleman. That's serving. Maroons break the ice in game number 3. Grant puts it into play. Steinke with a nice back set to the opposite, all the way to the far corner. It's a kill for Olivia Ike. That's an ace serve for Bailey Carlson. Aces tonight are brought to you by Ankeny Volleyball Association, AVBA. Nice run from the Dowling Maroons. They go to the middle, trying to get a number on who hit that. That is number 5, Kate Nelson, with the kill. Does a nice job of going right around the edge of the block for the kill. for the Hawkettes. Maroons go right back to the middle. It's dug up this time by the Hawkettes. Ridgeway over the top of the block. Nice tempo play there from Rogers in the middle. Goes right off the edge of the block. It's a kill for the Maroons. And I'm the one doing the scoreboard here on the computer here, so I'm a little bit lacking here every once in a while. So forgive me if I missed some of these scores in a on-time process here, but I'm trying my hardest here to do both things at the same time. That was Shibe out of the middle. Back to Shibe on the outside this time. She pushes it over the top of the block, and it's dug up there, but it just goes right over the net and out of bounds to the side. Point for the Hawkettes. Nice dig by Grant. Nice dig by Adams on the Hawkette side as Carlson sends it over. To be opportunity here in system for the Dowling Maroons to score here. Shibe out of the back row, gets a block there. Solo block number 5. Kate Nelson with the block. She roofed the ball with a back row attack from Shibe. Point for Dowling. Ridgeway goes off the top of the block, hits the top of the net and falls on the side of the Maroons. It'll be a point for the Hawkettes. Carlson takes a seat on the bench and Raquel Risk into the game. Sophomore middle hitter. Handfeld with a serve in the back row. Ellison takes the ball over and it's saved from going out of bounds. Risk and Ellison match up for a block. I think it was Risk with the block. Give a 2-point lead for the Hawkettes, 6-4 here in game number 3. Under the net called on the Hawkettes as she tried to throw her body there to get a dig up on the ball out of the net. Be a point for the Maroons. That'll be a ball out of bounds, servicing error for the Maroons. Point for the Hawkettes. Part of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution brings in Steinkamp and Ike back into the game, front row and back row. Steinkamp will be setting at the 6-2. Rogers runs a tempo in the middle. Steinkamp sends the ball outside. Actually forced that ball through the block and gets it over onto the Maroons side. It's another point for the Hawkettes. Maya still serving for the Hawkettes. Klein tries to take it all the way to the far corner, just doesn't get enough snap on the ball. It was not Klein, that was somebody else in there. Let me see who that was that got that strikeout, number 18. That's Kennedy Klein. So it looks like that's maybe Kaylee Klein's sister, maybe. All right. I missed some points here, so it's 9-6 here for the favor of the Hawkettes as the Maroons have got to serve. Ellison gets blocked. It's dug up by the Hawkettes. Steinkamp takes the ball over. Ankeny, out of system ball. It's handled by the Maroons. Both teams kind of rolling the ball over. Someone needs to get a strong shot. Ellison with a nice cut shot, but Grant right there to take that ball. And it's going to sail long as they push the ball over the top of the net. And it goes out of bounds. That was after a beautiful dig by Annalise Grant. And I just did get confirmation those two hitters are sisters. Little joust at the top of the net, and the setter for the Maroons, Ella Rogers, wins that one over the top of Cameron Scheib. Pass that right on top of the net, and both players went up, and Rogers just able to get enough of a oomph on it to get it back over the net. Ankeny takes a little mustard off the ball, puts it right off the edge of the block, gets a kill for the Hawkettes. Rogers is going to set to the middle. Kaylee Klein there to swing, but it is blocked by Regan Hanfeld in the middle. That's leading us to a timeout. It's 12-7 here in game number 3. We'll be back in just a few minutes with a word from our sponsors.
Hawkette Volleyball on the Ankeny Activities Network is built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Game Day Men's Health, The District at Prairie Trail, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Sinorama Ankeny, Jay's Cookies, and the Foot and Ankle Center of Iowa.
An update on that injury. That was number 4, Siri Beecher. Looks like she's back out on the court, but unfortunately she's got some ice on that left knee and is on crutches. So wishing her the best, and hopefully she can recover from that injury. Not sure exactly what happened, but it looks like it's some kind of knee injury with that ice on the leg. Maybe I get Lucas to give a shot at her over there. Looks to be okay, but got that ice in there, and they'll be nursing that. You're back into play with Carlson serving. Nice connection in the middle between Steinkamp and Hanfeld. One of the best connections of the night. It's another point for the Hawkettes. 13-7 here in game number 3. Hawkettes are on a run. Carlson to serve. Slide swing. That's blocked by the Hawkettes. Rogers goes back row. Coleman with a nice pass. Getting it to Ankeny. Ankeny swinging over the top of the block. Dug up in the back row. It'll be a free ball here for the Hawkettes. Coleman comes up to play the ball. Hanfeld in the middle. Another good connection between Hanfeld and Steinkamp for the kill. Hawkettes are starting to run away with game number 3 as they go to a 7-point lead, doubling up the Maroons at this point in the 3rd game. Dump pass there by Rogers, and Rogers just gets a little bit too much of it and sends it out of bounds. Point for the Hawkettes. Nice play, middle hit there, number 5. Kate Nelson with a swing and just goes right around the block for the kill for the Maroons. They needed that one like they needed to breathe. They'll look for Ella Rogers to take them on a run here to get them back into this game. She's done it a couple times already. Had to serve quite a few in a row. She'll try to get them back here. Ankeny puts the motion of that away with a strong shot. Is right down the edge of the block and a kill for the Hawkettes. Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. That'll bring in Grayson Adams into the serving row and Maya Ridgway into the front row. Ooh, a down the line shot there by Adams, but it goes a little bit out. That'll be a point for the Maroons. That's Kaylee Klein will be back to serve. And that's a servicing error by Klein. Marley Ellison into the game for Alana Coleman. Shive will be in to serve. Nice cross-court shot there by number 14 for the Maroons. Ava Grotke with the kill. That'll send Alexis Thies back to the service line. Ridgway tries to chase that one down. It's a little bit of a short set. The Maroons send it to the opposite, and it's put away once again. That's Grotke on the outside. That serves go a little bit long. Thies with the service area, 18-11. Carlson takes a seat. That'll bring in Raquel Risk to the lineup. Hanfeld to serve. Risk with a nice little touch up there. Ridgway tries to cut it a little bit too sharply, and it goes into the top of the net. Point for the Maroons. Maddie Chapman back to serve, number 9. Good defensive play on both sides by both Maroons and the Hawks. Leads to a tempo play in the middle. Serve just doesn't get high enough there for Adams, and the middle hitter Risk isn't able to reach high for that ball. Gives up the point, 13-18, as the Maroons try to make a run to get back into this game number 4. Game number 3. Elson tries to get to a little bit soft with that. Another point for the Maroons, and that leads to a timeout. Coach Liz Bathke wants to talk it over with their team. We'll be back in just a moment after a word from our sponsor.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. US Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
Ugh, and I'm already late.
So Hawkettes called timeout to ice the server. That's Maddie Chapman back there as the Maroons get a couple more points and getting back in this game. They're down by 4, 14-18 here in game number 3. Hawkettes need to finish this game out, keep this lead. Set back row. Tempo front row. That's blocked there by Raquel Risk. Point for the Hawkettes. They get out of that rotation that they're having some trouble with. Double substitution brings in Steinkamp and Ike to the front row. Slide set. Off the top of the block. Carlson tries to run it down. She's not able to. It's a point for the Maroons. Ashley Stawn with the serve. Elson runs that ball down and does a little post pass over the top of the net, puts it right in the back corner. It's a point for the Hawkettes. That was an out-assisted ball from Elson. Elson just did a nice job of putting it into a spot where nobody else was at. Lana Coleman into the game to serve. Kaylee Klein smashes that ball cross court for the point for the Maroons. She's had a great game tonight. Annalise Grant in, 5'7" libero. Had a great game tonight. It's been a battle of D1 liberos tonight, with Grant going to Iowa State and Carlson going to Auburn. Shai strikes that ball from the outside for a point for the Hawkettes. Hanfeld back into the front row, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Carlson to serve, 21-16 here in game number 3. Barely hits, goes over the top of that. That's an ace. Ace is brought to you by Ankeny Volleyball Association, AVBA, and that leads to a timeout for the Maroons. 22-16. We'll just keep it right here for this minute as we near the end of game number 3. With the Hawkettes on a little bit of a run. Maroons have got a couple points back in, but still are trailing by 6 at 22-16 here in the third game. First 2 sets back and forth. First set won by the Hawkettes, 25-23. The second set won by the Maroons, 25-21. And that's a recap to where we're at right now. With the Hawkettes up 22-16 here in the third set. Hawkettes ranked number 3 in the state up against the Maroons at number 2. I'm gonna check that, make sure that those rankings are accurate. That'll be Carlson back to serve here. Once again, 22-16 here in game number 3. Hawkettes commanding lead here. Almost another ace there for Carlson, but at least some miscommunication in a part of the pass over the net for the Maroons. Leads to a point for the Hawkettes, 23-16. Klein tries to have a soft little touch and tries to get over the net, but it just lies right on the top of the net and does not go over the net, causing 4 hits on the Maroons. 24-16, it's game point for the Hawkettes for the commanding lead here in game number 3. Nice tempo play, that's blocked in the middle. Maroons get it back, Klein with a shot, dug up by the Hawkettes. Little tempo by the Hawks this time. And that'll be game point for the Hawkettes, 25-16 here in game number 3. We'll be back in a few moments after we get some sponsors here, 25-16 here in game number 3, 2-1 lead for the Hawkettes.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Slow ruins everything. So why not pay less for fast? With US Cellular, you can get fast 5G home internet made simple. Just $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular, built for us.
And we're back. We'll go recap here. We're on game number 4. It was 25-23 in game number 1, 21-25 for Dowling in game number 2, and 25-16 in game number 3. So that leads us here to game number 4.
We thank all of you for your support of volleyball.
Dowling taking a little bit more time in the huddle there as they get ready for game number 4. So we'll see what Mary Beth Wiskus can get cooking here in game number 4. As the Maroons will be serving, that'll be Ella Rogers back there to serve.
Number 4, the Maroons will serve Ella Rogers.
Ike with a high set from Steinkamp. Gave her plenty of time to survey the landscape there, and she hits it off the side of the block for the first kill of match number 4. 1-0 Hawkettes. Quick pass there to Rogers. Leads to a free ball here for the Hawkettes. So they'll go tempo to Hanfeld, and Hanfeld takes it to the left, puts it right on the line. Great connection between her and Maya Steinkamp for point number 2. Much better pass there from the Maroons. Lets them go tempo as well. It's blocked. Hanfeld gets an elbow on it, gets it over the net. They send it to the outside to Kaylee Klein as she puts the ball away off of a touch out of the defensive specialist. That'll be a substitution in there, and Ashley Stawn will take a seat there, and that'll bring in the sister of Kaylee Klein, Kennedy Klein, 5'9" outside hitter, freshman. Gets some playing time today at the varsity level. Ike's back there, does get dug up this time, but Rogers kind of flops over the line at the middle of the net, and that'll be a point for the Hawkettes. 3-1 lead here for the Hawkettes here in game number 4. Great serve by Grayson Adams. She gets a dig of her own there at the center position. Punch over there by Shibe. Adams chases it down, gets to Ridgway. Ridgway tips it over the top of the block. Rogers with a bump pass. Ridgway another chance there. Goes underneath the block and a point the kill for the Hawkettes. Early 4-1 lead here in game number 4. Rogers the set to the opposite. Grayson Adams gets a nice dig there. Carlson takes it over on a bump pass. There'll be opportunity for a in-system ball there for the Maroons, and they take advantage of it, score a point, 4-2. Grant Tipple in the middle with a little tip over the top of the block, and the Hawkettes aren't able to corral that ball and get it up into back into play. That'll put Grant at the servicing line. Carlson, one of the very few passing errors you'll see her make ever. Leads to another point, an ace for Grant. A little libero on libero crime there as she serves it right to Carlson for the ace. Another great shot. Shibe's able to handle that one. She gets over Ridgway. Ridgway gets blocked. Dug up by Adams, the setter. Maroons get another opportunity. They try to take it down the line, but it goes out of bounds. Just a little bit too much angle on that one. Point for the Hawkettes. 5-3 here in game number 4. Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution as Marley Ellison comes back into the front row. Shibe with the serve. So they'll push outside, and that's dug up by Carlson, but referee thinks about it for a second and does call down ball. Carlson protested for just a second and then went ahead and let it go, so had to have been pretty close. Looked like she might have got a touch on that one, but might have had some of the ball touch as well. Tempo in the middle, Adams and Hanfeld trying to make a connection, but the middle hitter for the Maroons is right there with a strong block right down for the Maroons. They tie the score up at 5 here in the 4th set. Ellison off the top of the block, reset for the Hawkettes. They set it to Ridgway on the outside. Ridgway off the top of the block. It's dug up by Grant, but the second ball's not able to be chased down. Point for the Hawkettes. That was 13 on last play that had that block. Ellie Mueller, 6'2" middle hitter. Nice one-on-one block from Hanfeld. Hanfeld back to serve now. Mueller with another play in the middle there. Gets a point for the Maroons. Ties it back up at 6s. Carlson back into the game as the libero. Ashley Stahn in the serve, 5'5" DS. Ridgway off the top of the block. Adams in the second ball, get it over to Ellison. Ellison takes a little bit off, a little bit of a sidearm shot there, goes right along the edge of the block, and goes right into a spot nobody was at. Kill for Ellison. Double substitution here for Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospitals. Ike into the front row and Steinkamp into the back row. Steinkamp serves. Rogers sends it in the middle. Middle spinning right now for the Maroons as Ellie Mueller with another kill out of the middle. Three important plays from her, a block and 2 kills. Thies back in the serve. Dive pass there for Shibe, and it's to a kill on the outside for Ankeny. But the play was all started by a great pass by Scheib. Put it right on the money to Steinkamp. Steinkamp sent it to the outside. Ankeny put it away. Alana Coleman into the game to serve. Senior DS. Overpass. Ankeny says, thank you very much, and puts that ball away. That'll be a timeout for the Maroons. We're 9-7 here in game number 4. She called a quick timeout to get her team back into the game. We'll be back in a moment with after a couple words from our sponsor.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines of unlimited data for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, you also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
And we're back after the timeouts. Coach Wiskus called that a little bit early here, trying not to let this game get out of hand as it's a must-win game here for the Maroons. Rogers with some tempo out of the middle. Coleman tries to chase that one down, but goes off the side of her passing arms, and a kill for the Maroons. Maroons are now in their number 1 setup here. As this is the same rotation they started the match out with Rogers in the serving position. This will be where they look to score and get back into this game. Almost an assist there from Kate Nelson as she tried to get a ball to the outside, but the ball sent out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Hawkettes. 10-8 here in game number 4. Carlson back to serve. Almost goes off the top of the net. Leads to an ace. Aces tonight are brought to you by Ankeny Volleyball Association, AVBA. She served that short ball several times tonight, and it's one of the Maroons have been having trouble with. Let's see if she goes right back to it. She sails this one long, gives it a little bit of a different look. Line on the outside, hits the top of the block, and sends Carlson the wrong way. She is reading that strike, and it goes out of bounds off of the block. It'll be a point for the Maroons, 11-9. Kaylee Klein back to serve. Been the main offensive weapon here for the Dowling Maroons throughout the whole match. She gets a little bit too much in that one, sends the ball out of bounds, servicing error for the Maroons. Ankeny and Steinkamp are going to take a seat. That leads to Adams and Ridgway coming back into the match. Adams will take over the setting duties from the back row. Wiskus giving some last-second advice to her team as they try to get back in a little bit closer, 12-9. Dime pass there from Grant. Coleman tries to get up underneath that ball that goes off the top of the block, but she's not able to control it. It'll be a point for the Maroons. Grant back to serve. Ridgway over the top of the block. Great kill from her. She reaches high, snaps on top, and goes right over the top of the block for the Maroons. 13-10 here in game number 4. Cameron Scheib at the service line. Ace from Scheib. Ace is brought to you tonight by Ankeny Volleyball Association, AVBA, as Scheib tries to work with the outside hitters that are back in the servicing rotation there. Goes right back to another one of them as the two sisters are back there in the service eve. Great cut shot, but Adams gets the ball up. Hanfeld chases it down, and Scheib sends it back over. Be an opportunity for an insistent play here for the Maroons. They go to the middle. Nice touch shot, but Hanfeld double jumps there, pogo jumps, and gets the second ball. And Carlson does get a slight touch, but just not enough to keep it up in the air, and it'll be a point for the Maroons. 14-11 here, game number 4. Maddie Chapman back to serve. Scheib with a beautiful pass. That'll be a net violation by the Maroons. Looks like number 13 was a net violation as Hanfeld went up there aggressively and was attacking that ball. Hanfeld's going to be going to Iowa State, and a D1 prospect for the Hawkeyes. A little miscommunication between Adams and Risk in the middle there as tried to run the quick there, but just wasn't able to get enough of a connection to get that ball over. Ashley Stawn in to serve. Scheib, another perfect pass. They go to the opposite. Ridgway sends it cross court. And the Maroons just aren't able to get a good enough set to get that ball over. Hawkettes are in an excellent position right now. They can play side-out volleyball the rest of the match and win this one easily as they got a 4-point lead, 16-14, 16-12. Tries to take that out of system ball and hits it into the net, and that leads to another timeout at 17-12 for the Hawkettes. We're going to go ahead and stay here. I want to thank some of our sponsors, new sponsors for tonight's game here on the Ankeny Activities Network: Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Jen Oliver with New American Funding, Alter Metal Recycling, Dr. TJ Jumper and the Educational Consulting Agency, Tailored Expressions, and Victoria Homes. Substitution tonight have been brought to you by Ankeny Animal Hospital, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. And the Aces have been brought to you by Ankeny Volleyball Association, one of the clubs here in the Ankeny area for youth, as they lead up into the Hawkettes and the Centennial program. I think it's maybe a South Side club, but I think there's a Centennial Jaguar club on the north side as well. But we appreciate having them as one of our sponsors. Maya Steinkamp is still back serving. 17-12 here in game number 4. The referee blows it back into play. Flying on the outside, it's dug up by Carlson. Goes up in the ceiling but doesn't hit anything. But she takes the third ball over. Slide call from the Maroons. This goes a little bit too long. Trying a little bit of a different approach, running this slide with number 13, Ellie Mueller. She had quite a few points when she was in the front row last rotation, but just a little bit too long on there. Klein comes back, has a nice shot from the outside. Perfect set by Rogers. Scores a point for the Maroons. Allison rips it in the middle, gets an overpass, sends it over. Maroons will be able to turn this one around. And Klein's on a little mini run of her own. Scores another point, 18-14 here in game number 4. 2 kills back-to-back for her. He's back there to serve. Elsa takes it with her hands, sends it out to Ike. Ike puts off the top of the block. Nobody can react quickly enough, and it goes off the top of the block and lands in a spot where nobody's at. lot of Coleman will come into the game. Part of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Coleman to serve. Great serve by her. He's an overpass here. It'll be an opportunity for the Hawkettes to stay in system. They get to Ike. Ike cross court. Goes up, bounces off of the ceiling, and it's going to stick on the top of the light. I don't think I've seen that before. Lucas can get a shot of where that ball's at up there. It just lit on one of the top of the incandescent lights there. I don't think I've seen that happen very often. And that'll lead to a replay. It'll be back to Coleman serving. Coleman puts the ball back into play. Rogers outside. Klein goes back to the ceiling again. They're able to track that one down. Carlson sends the ball over the top of the net. Moves barely get it. It's going to lead to it's just a pass here for the Hawkettes. They send it to Ike on the outside. He hits it off of the block and out of bounds. Another point for the Hawkettes as they take a commanding lead here in game number 4, 20-14. Nice tempo ball from the Hawkettes here. They send it to the outside. Scheib's just going to take that ball over, but it hits the standard while it comes through. That'll be a point for the Maroons. Unfortunate play there for the Hawkettes. They had a out-of-system ball coming back over from the Maroons and had an opportunity to run something in system for themselves, but just weren't able to get a solid first pass there to get that one started. Rogers serving. Steinkamp sends outside. Nice dig there by Grant as she keeps it in play for the Maroons. Steinkamp sends it over. It'll be another opportunity here for the Maroons. Klein, cross-court shot, kill for her. Maroons are trying to whittle their way back into this match. They're in their number 1 rotation here with Rogers in the serving position. The best hitters in the front row right now. They'll try to capitalize on this rotation as much as they can here and try to get back into this game. Ike cross court. Beautiful shot from her. Gets them out of that rotation. 21-16. Hanfeld coming back into the front row. As the Hawkettes are now in one of their power positions as well, they'll look to get a string of points here, put this game out of reach for themselves. Carlson with a good serve. Ball's hit out of bounds by the Maroons with a shot to the middle. Point for the Hawkettes. Rogers sits to the outside. Klein fights through the block, gets a kill. Pretty impressive when Klein, everybody knows it's going right to her. They get a good block up on her, but she's still able to fight that ball through. She'll move back to the servicing line now. Steinkamp and Henfeld connect. Dug up by Klein. Leads the quick set for the Maroons. They get it outside. Dug up by Scheib. They'll run the middle again. Henfeld off the top of the block. She just sent it to Ike on the backside. Ike puts that ball away. Kill for the Hawkettes. Back and forth point. 23-17 for the Hawkettes. Maroons come back with a nice quick shot to the middle. Get the kill. Just checking the standings now, and it actually is number 3 up against number 5 here. The Pleasant Valley Spartans are moved into number 2, Ankeny's number 3, and Dowling Catholic's number 4. As we get to game point for the Hawkettes, 24-18. Cameron Scheib with the service there on game point. Be a double hit by Ruth Steinkamp. That was Adams with the set, double hit. Be a point for the Maroons, 19-24. Still game point here for the Hawkettes, match point for the Hawkettes. And a block for the Maroons, keeps them in the game. Double block there from 13, Ellie Mueller, and the freshman, Kennedy Klein on the outside. Hand foul, takes the ball into her own hands, tempo shot to the inside, Pilford, hand foul, and that's the match, 25-20. That ends the game tonight. That was 25-23 in game 1, 21-25 for the Maroons in game number 2, 25-16 game number 3, and 20-25 here in game number 4, with the third-ranked Ankeny Hawks downing the fourth-ranked Dowling Catholic Maroons here at the south side of Ankeny. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you here again soon as the season's winding up here. We get ready for the postseason for volleyball. This is Austin with Lucas on the producer reins here and the camera. We appreciate everybody coming out for the Ankeny Activities Network. Have a good night.